Мяушки, котики. Ну что, мы сегодня возвращаемся в волшебный мир. Так. Музыку я выключаю. И запускаю экран. Так. Время для сказки.
Harry Potter lived at number 4 Privet Drive with his horrible uncle and aunt and their hateful son Dudley. Harry was often locked in his room, and even though he is a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic when he was away from school. One evening, a house elf named Dobby appeared.
Бу.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts, he will be in mortal danger.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Harry's best friend Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George arrived in a flying Ford Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. They flew him to their home, the Burrow, where Harry spent the rest of the summer before travelling by Floo Powder to Diagon Alley. Harry met up with Ron's sister Ginny and went with her to Flourish and Blotts, where the famous wizard author Gilderoy Lockhart was signing his latest book.
Great Scott, is that? No, surely not. It is. It's Harry Potter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts.
Озвучка,
Bet you love
конечно,
that, didn't you,
великолепная.
Potter? Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Potter, you've got yourself a girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy.
Harry, we've missed the train. The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago. Oh no, what are we going to do? Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road.
Okay, it's our only chance of getting on time.
Being sure to check that no one was watching, Ron and Harry took off in the old Ford Anglia.
Now all we've got to worry about are airplanes. I can't see anything in here. I think we're almost there. Uh-oh. I think the car's cutting out. Come on, car. Come on. Stop! Stop! Stop!
В игре, конечно, сюжет предоставлен просто
Ron, where are
великолепно.
Over here, Harry! The Whomping Willow's got me! Don't worry, Ron. I'll come and get you. Just hold on. I can't do anything else. Hurry up, Harry!
И, наконец-то...
I can open chests with the Alahamora spell.
To cast a spell, press and hold the left mouse button.
Я, конечно, могу пропустить все это обучение. Но зачем?
To climb over low walls, I just have to walk into them. I can use this gargoyle to activate the Luna spell.
This is a save book. Walk into them to save the current state of your game. When you faint, your game will automatically revert to the point where and when you last touched a save book.
Сохранились.
Better than pass Flipendo on that luggage. Push it to that ledge.
Как же давно я в первый раз проходила эту игру.
A chocolate frog.
Chocolate frogs replenish some of your stamina. They also taste delicious.
А еще в этой части их очень трудно поймать.
Alahomora can open up magically locked objects such as chests and secret doors.
Вот так, да.
Alahomora!
Конфетки собираем. О. Добрались до Рона.
Good job, Harry. Now, see if you can cast Flipendo on this branch to get it off me. I think I see a sensitive spot right there. Flipendo! Thanks, Harry. Much appreciated.
Слезай.
Oh no! Come back! Great. My dad won't be happy that I lost his flying car. Anyway, we better get a move on. We don't want Professor Snape catching us out so late.
Я просто обожаю этот момент в фильме,
Not only does
когда
Lumos cast light, it also reveals magically hidden things.
Рону приходит громовещатель. Рональд Уизли, как ты посмел угнать машину?
To jump, run to the ledge and press the right mouse button. Try collecting the beans on all the ledges, Harry.
Да-да-да.
Those are Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. I should collect as many as I can. They'll come in handy later.
Что-то как-то лагает игра. Чего это она? Тут нечему лагать.
Cast Flipendo to push the block towards me, and then use it to jump to this ledge.
Первая часть, между прочим, не лагала. Да, у первой части были другие проблемы. Не, реально, она прям лагает. Может, детализацию пониже сделать? Хотя я сомневаюсь, что это поможет, конечно.
This is a bronze wizard card. There are 50 of these scattered throughout Hogwarts. Each time you collect 10 new bronze cards, you're given a permanent staff.
Ура!
Pressing the escape key will allow you to access the Folio Magi and look at the wizard cards you've collected thus far.
Вот тут. Вот она, первая карточка.
The rain has stopped. At least we'll be dry when we get expelled.
Come on! We'd better get up to the school.
Это уже здешние секреты. Секреты. Собираем конфетки. Ладно, в принципе, все остальное можно оставить на потом. Ну ладно, вот еще этот сундук соберу.
The Gryffindor dormitory is just over here to the right, remember?
Понял, Гарри? Понял, не дурак. Дурак бы не понял.
The dormitory is up here, Harry.
Ну я же
Finally,
тебя
there's the
обогнала.
portrait of the pink lady.
Он
Give her the password
телепортировался.
and let's go to bed.
I thought you'd have the password.
Why would I have the password?
Why would I have it? I've been with you since we got here.
You're right. I bet I know who would have it.
Ура!
There you are. Right on time.
Кристина
I heard the most
прибыла на
incredible
второй
story
курс
about
травы.
you two getting expelled over a flying car.
Hermione, please, we're tired. Could you just tell us what the password is?
Wattlebird.
It's good to see you again, Harry.
There you two are. Brilliant entrance. Got the year off with a bang. Mum's furious, by the way.
You two should hear about the bean trading system we've set up.
It's based on Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Fred, myself, and several of our associates have set up trading opportunities throughout Hogwarts.
У них что-то
Some of us will
очень
occasionally have an item to trade.
нехорошее творится с
If you have enough
шеей.
beans, we'll trade with you.
Where are we
С
supposed to get all
текстурками
these
вообще, с
beans?
моделькой.
They're hidden all over the place.
It's not hard to find them. You should
Да,
have
да,
enough
да.
to start trading in no time.
It'll be a pleasure doing business
У
with
них
you,
не
I'm
шеи как
sure.
палочки, у них просто моделька очень странно составлена, и текстуры шеи проходят сквозь текстуры
Once
свитера.
inside the common room, Harry was greeted by the cheers of his fellow Gryffindors. Harry and Ron became Gryffindor heroes due to their little accident with the Whomping Willow. Harry slept well that night and looked forward to his first day at Hogwarts.
Ты представляешь, Кристина, эта игра лагает.
Good morning, Harry.
Я не
It's
знаю,
time for
что
our
там
defense
может
against the
лагать.
dark arts lesson with Professor
Там
Lockhart.
просто нечему
I just
лагать.
love his books. He's such a brilliant writer. Defense against the dark arts on the 3rd floor. Follow us.
Но тем не менее, она периодически подлагивает. Секретик. Карточка.
Pardon me.
Гермиона уперлась в угол.
Harry, defense against the dark arts is up here.
Try to hurry, Harry. We'll get to see Gilderoy Lockhart in person.
Я играла только в первые 3 части. Ну, я пробовала 4-ю часть, и она мне не понравилась. Но вообще я планирую все
Oh,
пройти.
hello, Nick.
Хотя бы попробовать все.
Even after all these years, I still find new secrets in Hogwarts. Here's a special area that you can unlock only if you collect all 40 silver wizard cards. For every 10 silver wizard cards you collect, you'll get a key that will allow you to open one of the 4 locks on the door.
Орден Феникса
See
я
if
не
you can find all
пробовала.
40 silver wizard cards hidden throughout Hogwarts and the grounds.
Но это у меня любимая игра. Но я попробую. И Орден Феникса, и все остальные. Я думаю, я потом по ходу игры буду все это собирать. Все секретики.
You remember where it is, don't you?
Упс.
I'd better get out of here. Filch might be lurking nearby.
Прямо за твоей спиной.
Well, well, well. I heard a crash, and what do I find? Mr. Harry Potter and a broken, irreplaceable antique vase.
Our Filch, the caretaker, was loathed by every student at Hogwarts. Some thought his cat, Mrs. Norris, spied on students.
Honestly, it just fell. What was that?
Hey, what are you talking about?
Прям в первый же день.
I heard a voice.
Hearing voices won't get you off. I'll mark this down against you. Now move along while I clean this up.
I must have been hearing things.
Галлюцинации. Галлюцинации — это не очень хорошо, Гарри. Даже для волшебного мира. Я же не одна вижу, как она лагает. Это ненормально. Это старая игра, она не должна лагать вообще.
Dark Arts. My fame makes an introduction unnecessary, but I'll delight you with one anyway. I am Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class. Honorary member of the Dark Force Defense League, and 5-time winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award. Ah, I see you've all bought a complete set of my books. Well done. Today, we shall be learning the Rictus Sempra spell. Rictus Sempra is very useful when stunning certain pesky creatures such as Cornish pixies. Who wants to be first? Harry Potter, will you step down here, please?
Lucky.
Им нормально вот так далеко стоять от столов?
Clear your mind completely, Harry. Don't even think about me. And concentrate on the symbol in front of you. See the wand? It's going to move its way around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 parts. You must hit all of the arrows correctly in order to progress to the next round. Ready to try? Round 1, begin!
Вот как? Ну просто залагала.
Very close! Keep it up. You're almost as good as me. Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round. 5 points to Gryffindor. Round 2, begin. Very close. Keep it up. You're almost as good as me. Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round. 10 points to Gryffindor. Round 3, begin. Fabulous work, Harry! Aren't you glad you've learned from the likes of me? You've now completed the exercise.
А третий уровень нормально начался.
15 points to Gryffindor. You've learned Rictus Sempra. You didn't do as well as I did the first time, but then who could? Now, how about a turn in the spell practice arena? Welcome, Harry Potter, to my famous Rictus Sempra challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which will be found at the top of this tower. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. Try and find them all. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Ready to begin? Good luck! 3, 2, 1, go!
Погнали.
Fire crabs are nasty little pests that like to shoot hot flame out of... well, at you. You can stun them by casting Rictus Sempra on them. Then you can use Flipendo to push them around. This indicates that a fire crab placed on or nearby the symbol will cause something to happen in the world, Harry. Try and use Flipendo to push the fire crab onto this plate.
Okay.
Rictus Sempra!
Блин, ну какого? Ну, тут нечему просто лагать. Что не так-то с этой игрой? Я просто не понимаю. Давай я вот так сделаю. Тебе станет от этого легче. Что еще тебе мешает? В принципе, ничего больше нету. Попробуем так. Нет, она все равно подтормаживает. Фу, в обратную сторону пошла. Думаю, что не так?
That's a giant orange snail. Avoid touching them or their slime trails. The acid that they secrete will burn you. Harry, trust me, I know. Rictus Sempra will stun them, and then you can use Flipendo to push them around.
Интересно. Значит, тут неважно в каком порядке. О, она сама туда забралась. Я даже не заметила, когда это случилось. Вот это полет.
Gnomes are a greedy lot. They will try to steal your Bertie Bott's beans. Flipendo will push them onto their backs and cause them to drop anything they might have stolen. You can also pick up gnomes and throw them around. Throw them into a gnome hole to permanently get rid of them. That is a gnome hole. This is where gnomes come from and where they go to deposit stolen goods. Throw gnomes into these holes to permanently get rid of them. You cannot climb into them.
Опа. Улетел. Нет, я прям не могу, как она лагает. Ну-ка, сохранимся. На минуту. Я сейчас попробую перезапустить. Посмотрю, что из этого получится. Что такое? Лагает она? Что такое? Вот сейчас посмотрим, будет ли она дальше лагать. Сейчас нормально. Вот сейчас она вообще хорошо идет. До этого она лагала по-страшному. Я не знаю, в чем дело было. Сейчас я перезапустила, вроде нормально стало. Я даже могу все на ходу делать. Приходилось все заклинания произносить только когда он стоит. Спокойно. Так, у меня настройки управления сбросились, да? Так, мне надо прыжок на пробел поставить. В остальном все нормально. И громкость поменьше. А то орёт сильно. Эй. Так, секретик. Папа. Ускакала. Ну ладно. И лягушка, как лягушка, ускакала от меня. О, ты вернулась? Ой. Придется залезать заново. Зато лягушку поймал. А нет, не поймал. Ну и черт с ней, с лягушкой. Все равно здоровье полное пока. Карточка. О, вот это мне нравится. Так. Тут сейчас только средний. Зато аж 3 раза. Отлично. на 3 из 7. Вот он, 4-й секретик. Страшно. На самом деле нет. Я вообще проходила эту игру просто миллион раз. Как-то даже на скорость проходила. С пропуском всех заставок, все. Это сейчас я там все заставки, все тексты не пропускаю, слушаю. Просто потому что это прохождение на стрим. Это лягушка. Карточка. Да, 5-я. Ну, что-то типа того, но я как бы не то, что я прямо замеряла время, за сколько я проходила, просто старалась как можно быстрее. Ну, точнее, я не замеряла, за сколько я проходила каждый уровень, как это спидранеры делают. Я просто за 2,5 часа прошла игру. Круто. Вот она башня. Со звездой. Так раздражает, что после каждой катсцены они снова встают на ноги. Тут даже уже не хочется все рассматривать, там ходить. Просто уже все так знакомо настолько. Вот она, 10-я звезда. Жалко, ускориться нельзя.
Well done, Mr. Potter. You have completed my Rip to Sempre challenge.
И карточки все собирала. И вот это задание проходило, которое в конце, когда все карточки собраны. Ну, на золотые карточки, имею в виду, уровень.
Harry, the weekly half-point ceremony is about to start. Follow me and I'll show you where it is.
Ну-ка, кто на первом месте? Кто на первом месте? За какой дверью? Вот за этой дверью? Состязание Рик Семпра. Или ты имеешь в виду за дверью, где серебряные карточки вставляются?
Good morning, everyone. For those of you who have trouble remembering names, I am
Там комната, где золотые карточки ходишь, собираешь.
Welcome to the very first weekly house point ceremony of the school year. The house with the most points wins a visit to the Bean Bonus Room. The length of the visit depends on how many more points they have over the second-placed house. Let's take a look at the scores. Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit
Придется посетить призовую комнату бобов.
And remember, you only have a limited
Прям
time.
вынуждают. Перевод, конечно, просто божественный. В скобочках нет. В принципе, при желании можно собрать все карты, все бобы в этой комнате. Но это надо прям постараться. Не упираться в стены, например, как я. Все, я больше никуда не успею добежать.
Harry, there you are.
О,
Glad I
сейчас
found
видеть
you.
будет.
Hello, Wood.
Time for Quidditch practice, Harry. None of the other teams have started training yet, so we'll have a good head start.
But I haven't had lunch yet.
You can eat later. Follow me to the Quidditch pitch.
Конечно. Это же так просто летать на метле, не поев ничего. Откуда взять силы, чтобы держаться?
Hey, Harry, want to trade? We have the best values in Hogwarts.
Это он так ищет потайную комнату, кстати, да. Вот именно эту, в которую я зашла.
Is it true that you have a phoenix feather in your wand?
Конечно.
Listen up, Harry. We're going to make sure we win the Quidditch Cup this year, and the way we're going to do that is practice, practice, practice. First, a quick recap of what we learned last year. Of course, you already know that the red ball is called the quaffle, and it's the job of the 3 chasers to get it past the enemy keeper and into one of the goalposts. But you don't need to concern yourself with that. There are also 2 bludgers flying around, which you don't want to get hit by. But don't worry, each team has 2 beaters who try to keep them away from you. Last, and most importantly, it's your job as our seeker to catch the golden snitch before the enemy seeker does. Since you've been off all summer, let's start out easy. I'm going to throw up a snitch for you, and I want you to try to catch it. Sounds easy enough?
Они летом не отсутствовали. Это прям... Я не знаю. Логика стальная просто.
Right, up and down. Quidditch is a rough game, Harry, but don't worry, padding helps. If you have enough beans, you can buy Quidditch upgrades from Fred and George. That's it, Harry. You've almost got it.
Оба.
Now the rest of the Gryffindor team is here, let's play a mock game of Quidditch. Avoid the bludgers and the other seeker. I'm going to have a Gryffindor stand in as an enemy seeker. You'll need to make sure she's out of the way before you can catch the snitch. Don't worry, they'll take it easy on you.
В кого-то уже врезался.
Being hit by a bludger, pushed by the other seeker, or running into things can slow you down.
Взял девчонку и сбил.
Automatically closing on the snitch. That's it, Harry. Give them a good nudge so you can catch the snitch. Press the left mouse button to catch the snitch. Excellent work, everyone. You're back on form, Potter, which means we've got a great chance of winning the cup this year.
Aren't you finished yet, Harry?
Don't look now, but here comes the Slytherin team.
I don't believe it.
Просто намного проще, чем в первой игре. В первой игре там надо реально гнаться за этим снитчем.
Apparently, Lucius Malfoy made a very generous donation.
Like our new brooms, Weasley.
What are you doing here, Malfoy?
I'm the Slytherin Seeker now. Didn't you know? Perhaps someday Gryffindor will be able to afford new brooms.
Well, at least no one on the Gryffindor team had to buy their way in. They got in on pure talent.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudbloods.
You pay for that one, Malfoy.
Well, at least I could afford it, Weasley, unlike you.
Leave it, Ron. He's not worth the trouble.
No.
Mudblood, the nasty name some wizards use for other wizards who were born to non-magical parents. And speaking of mud, October arrived damply at Hogwarts, spreading a soggy chill over the grounds and into the castle. A different kind of chill would soon set in as well.
Ooh.
It's time for potions class with Professor Snape. We don't want to be late. You know what he's like. It's down in the dungeons. Follow me.
Конечно, он в подземельях. Где же еще? Пошли.
This leads to the dungeons.
Пауки по подземелью ползают.
Now pay attention. Today, you will attempt to learn the art of mixing one of the most useful potions ever concocted. The Wiggenweld potion. Potter, you have just volunteered to show the rest of the class how this is done. Get up here immediately. A Wiggenweld potion will restore some of your lost stamina. Even a single bottle is capable of healing the most grievous wounds. In this chest are the 2 ingredients of Wiggenweld potion: flobberworm mucus and wiggen tree bark. Take them out. Now, walk up to the cauldron. Try not to touch the potion. I don't want it contaminated. Observe Mr. Potter adding the ingredients to the cauldron and mixing them. Careful, Potter. You don't want to lose house points. Mr. Potter now has a Wiggenweld potion. To drink the potion, press spacebar. Back to your seat, Potter. Those of you who are adventurous, or more probably clumsy, will no doubt want to make Wiggenweld potions on your own. Therefore, there are cauldrons like this one throughout Hogwarts. They are the only cauldrons in which Wiggenweld potions can be made, and the ingredients, flobberworm mucus and wiggen tree bark, can also be found throughout Hogwarts. Now for today's lecture, the history of flobberworm mucus extraction.
Before that lecture, I thought I knew everything I wanted to about flobberworm mucus, and I was right.
Well, I thought he touched on some interesting aspects.
Let's get going before Snape comes out.
Мне интересно, в игре игру вот озвучивали те же актеры, которые играли в фильме, или как?
It was coming from over there. Come on.
Oh, that's horrible.
What's going on?
Малфой, конечно.
Enemies of the air, beware. You'll be next, mudbloods.
Professor Dumbledore.
She's been petrified, but how? I cannot say. And now, I would like everybody to please return to their dormitories. There's nothing else to see here.
Come on, Harry. Professor Dumbledore's right. There's nothing more to see here.
Everyone at Hogwarts was disturbed by the attack on Mrs. Norris and the mysterious words scrawled on the wall. Rumors and speculations spread. Hermione in particular was especially affected. Ron and Harry became sure that she was up to something, but whatever it was, she remained tight-lipped.
We have to get to Charms class, Harry, and I have an idea.
An idea about what?
We should ask Professor Flitwick about the Chamber of Secrets. He's bound to know something. Let's go.
Так. Сейчас мы будем... Какой?
Pardon me.
А, Скёрдж, наверное, будем изучать.
Hurry up, Harry. We don't want to be late for Charms.
Coming, Hermione.
Это, по-моему, сундук был, да? Да. Надо его собрать.
Hi, would you consider a trade?
Не особо пока что. Карточка. Тут можно сварить зелье. У меня пока нет ингредиентов. Германии. Филч недовольный. Кошку сняли? Сняли. Здравствуйте, профессор Флитвик.
Welcome to Charms class. Today we shall be learning the Scourge charm. Yes, Miss Granger?
I was just wondering if you could, tell us something about the Chamber of Secrets.
I deal with charms, Miss Granger, not myths and legends.
Please, Professor, we all want to hear.
Oh, very well. There were 4 founders of Hogwarts: Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw. Slytherin wanted to admit only the wizard-born students to Hogwarts. The other founders refused, and as a result, Slytherin left the school. Yes, Miss Granger?
He built a secret chamber in the castle of which the other founders knew nothing.
With a great monster to guard the chamber from within. The legend states that one day, Slytherin's true heir will return to open the chamber and control the horror within. And then, all who are not wizard-born will be purged from Hogwarts. All nonsense, of course. Now, back to magic reality. Mr. Potter, perhaps you'd like to step forward and demonstrate Scourge for the class.
Glad to, Professor.
Как он поклонился-то.
Try not to focus on all this Chamber of Secrets balderdash. Concentrate on the symbol in front of you. The wand is about to move its way around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, you'll need to hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 levels. In each level, you must successfully hit all of the arrows in sequence. Ready to try? Round 1. Go.
Не лагает.
Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next level of the lesson. 5 points to Gryffindor. Round 2. Go. Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next level of the lesson. 10 points to Gryffindor. Round 3. Go. Well done! You've completed all of the necessary exercises. 15 points to Gryffindor. Well done, Mr. Potter. You've successfully learned Scourge. Now it's time for you to test your newly learned knowledge in the Scourge Spell Challenge. Welcome, Harry Potter, to my Scourge Challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which can be found several floors below us. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you'll find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. I highly recommend you try to find all of them. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Ectoplasm is an unpleasant greenish substance left behind by certain ghostly beings. In some places, it will block doorways and openings. You can cast Scourge to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Этот аж 4 раза, а тут только 2. Вот видите, тут я, по-моему, последний раз не могла найти секретную комнату. Иногда работает.
You can also cast Scourge to free items that have been trapped by ectoplasm. Ectoplasm takes away some of your stamina. The longer you're in contact with ectoplasm, the more stamina you will lose.
Опять подлагивать начал. О, Пивс. Сейчас будет Пивс.
Peeves!
Well, if it isn't Spotty Quatty Snotty Potty Water, I like your name. It rhymes with so many insulting things. Aha!
Ушел. Опа. 10-я карточка. Круто. Круто, тенюшки. Давай. Беги сюда.
Troublesome and annoying creatures they are. If they touch you, they will bite, so try to avoid them. Rictus Emperor will stun them.
Rictus Emperor!
Здесь я просто миллион раз падала вниз. Вот на этом моменте. Сейчас получилось с первого раза. Так он просто не цеплялся. А чё их бояться? За ногу схватила и вышвырнула. Опа. Звездочка. Бобы. Вот только секрет. Я, по-моему, в прошлый раз не нашла, и в этот раз я тоже его не нашла. Вот. Не помню, где тут этот секрет.
Well done, Mr. Potter. You've completed my Scourge challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
160 очков дали.
The weekly house point ceremony is starting soon.
Бедный Слизерин.
Hello, everyone. Looks like it's time for another house point ceremony. Let's see which house is ahead this week. Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room.
to investigate the scene of the crime. Filch usually guards the hallway where his cat was petrified, but he's away, so now is our chance.
Do you really think there's a Chamber of Secrets?
I believe Flitwick's story, even if he doesn't. And Dumbledore himself couldn't cure Mrs. Norris. I think that whatever attacked her might not be human.
Here we are, at the scene of the crime. It can't hurt to look around, since we're already here, and Filch isn't. Remember all the water that was on the floor? Where had it come from?
From in there. Let's have a look.
I can't go in there. That's a girl's bathroom.
Oh, Ron, there won't be anyone in here. This is Moaning Myrtle's place. She haunts one of the toilets. It's been out of order all year because she keeps having tantrums and flooding the place.
I wish people would stop talking about me behind my back.
Who can the heir of Slytherin be, though? Who'd want to frighten all the non-magical folk out of Hogwarts? Draco Malfoy. You heard him call Hermione a mudblood. But how do we prove it's him?
We'd need to sneak into the Slytherin common room and ask Malfoy a few questions without him realising it's us.
But that's impossible.
All we need would be some Polyjuice potion. It transforms you into somebody else. We could change Harry into a Slytherin. No one would realise it was really Harry. 2 of the potion ingredients are a bit tricky, I'm afraid. Powdered bicorn horn and shredded boomslang skin. Harry, I'll need you to get me some.
Any idea where I can find some?
There's some bicorn horn in Snape's storage room. I'm not sure about the shredded boomslang skin. I'll need to check at the library.
Lovely. Molting boomslangs and corridors full of goo. This should be enjoyable.
Да. А это у нас кладовка Снейпа, судя по переводу. У него, блин, кладовка размером с целое подземелье. Гарри. Я же прыгнула. Ой. Да. Багованные пикси. Которые кучу хпшек отняли. Аж сразу две. О, первый ключик получили. Сюда. Забрать кору. Забрать бобы. Лягушечка. Которая сейчас очень кстати. Это боб. Его не надо расколдовывать. Я, кстати, сколько играла, так по-моему, и не поняла, для чего этот люмус нужен. Засунься ты уже. А, нет. Вот зачем этот люмус. Но где-то есть люмус, который вообще непонятно зачем. Так, вот этот сундук я открывать не буду, потому что я уже знаю, что там пивс. Так. Что там? Кто там? Так. Ага. Сразу в 2 зайду. Это мои бобы. Вроде все. Опа. Я, по-моему, когда в первый раз проходила, я этот люмос не использовала, я перепрыгивала по этим. Можно было просто так пройти. Ну тут, кстати, сразу можно догадаться, что какой-то подвох, потому что бобы с той стороны. А кто знает, какой тут подвох? Вот такой. Вот он, урок двурога. Карточка в кабинете Снейпа. Снейп.
I'm in the potions classroom. Better keep an eye out for Snape.
Oi, Harry, want a trade?
Hi, would you consider a trade?
Все сделки потом.
Hi, Harry.
Hi, I found some bicorn horn to add to the potion.
Great. I'm still trying to find the location of the next ingredient, but I should have it tracked down soon. In the meantime, I'll go add this to the potion.
They're starting a dueling club and the first meeting is today. That could be interesting. Come to the
Ой,
Great Hall if you want
дуэли
to
это
learn how
вообще
to duel.
просто моя любовь. В этой игре дуэли это просто моя любовь. Обожаю. Открыть секретик, собрать доступные бобы, оставить на потом то, что не могу достать.
Can everyone see me? Can you all hear me? Excellent. I started Dueling Club to train you to defend yourselves. Dueling Club meets every day in the antechamber just outside the Great Hall. In Wizard Dueling, the object of the exercise is to incapacitate your opponent. There are 3 spells you may use in dueling. Rictus Sempra, which knocks your opponent back and reduces stamina. Nimble Wimble, which prevents your opponent from accurately casting their next spell. Expelliarmus, which reflects spells back onto your opponent. To select a spell, scroll through them by using the space bar or the right mouse button. To cast a selected spell on your opponent, press the left mouse button. You may build up the strength of Rictus Sempra and Mimblewimble by holding the left mouse button down. Note that potion drinking and jumping during duels are prohibited. A pledge of Bertie Bott's every flavored beans is required to duel. The victor wins the opponent's beans. To challenge a student to a duel, simply walk up to them. If you have enough beans, you will be invited to duel. My assistant, Professor Snape,
I am your colleague, not your assistant.
has informed me that he knows a tiny bit about dueling and has graciously agreed to monitor the duels. And now for a brief demonstration. Mr. Potter, if you'd like to partner up with Mr. Weasley...
I don't think so. Time to split up the dream team, I think. Mr. Malfoy, come over here. Let's see what you can make of the famous Potter.
Thrashing you will be a treat, Potter.
Very well then. One's at the ready. When I count to 3.
Scared, Potter? You wish.
1, 2, 3.
Today, Potter, you will have the pleasure of dueling the great Slytherin house.
Rictus Sempra! Rictus Sempra!
Slytherin takes an undeserved hit.
Это так просто на самом деле.
Harry Potter has beaten Slytherin. How disappointing.
Serpent Sortia!
Ова. Змейку так. Ать.
Leave me alone! What was that?
Did Harry just hiss?
Oh my. That couldn't have been.
It couldn't be. Not him.
You're a Parselmouth, Harry. You can talk to snakes.
Присмоглот.
Why does it matter?
It matters, Harry, because being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for.
Oh no!
Кто это переводил? Вообще не
Now the
понимаю.
whole school's going to think you're his great-great-great-great-grandson or something. But I'm not. Anyway, we'll see you later, Harry.
Bye, Harry.
Harry lay awake for hours that night, wondering, could he be a descendant of Salazar Slytherin?
I won't be seeing you in herbology class. I'll be in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom
Mate,
working on
тут?
the polyjuice potion.
I can't believe Hermione is skipping class.
Кристина.
Well, we better get outside to herbology, Harry. Come on.
Второй курс травы. О! Кристина на месте. Мы идем на второй курс травы. сначала, конечно, секретики все рассекретить. Боже, деревья. Сколько у меня уже? 3 штуки не хватает до следующей. А тут 7 штук. Нормально, я считаю.
Welcome to second year herbology, everyone. And for those of you who have forgotten, I am Professor Sprout. Let's dig right in, shall we? Today I'll teach you Diffindo, the severing charm. Harry Potter, would you like to plant your feet in front of class and be the first to learn the spell?
I'd be glad to, Professor Sprout. Taking a leaf from Hermione's book, aren't you?
Чё?
Now, Mr. Potter, please fix your gaze on the symbol in front of you. See the pointer? It's about to move its way around the shape. When the pointer passes directly over the arrow, press the corresponding arrow key. This exercise is in 3 parts. In each part, you must be accurate in order to progress. Ready to try? Round 1, go. Well done, Harry. You've moved on to the next level of the lesson. 5 points to Gryffindor. Round 2, go. Well done, Harry. You've moved on to the next level of the lesson. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Мне не
Round
очень
3,
нравится
go.
рисовать палочкой.
Well done. You've completed all of the exercises in top form. 15 points to Gryffindor. You have learnt Diffindo, Harry. We've planted a seed of greatness here today. Now let's move on to the Diffindo challenge. Welcome, Harry Potter, to my Diffindo challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which can be found in a hallway just above you. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. I highly recommend you try to find all of them. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Some vines and plant growth can cover doorways and openings. You can use Diffindo to cut through them and clear your path.
собираешься?
Diffindo can also cut ropes that will release objects. Mushrooms can give off a cloud of poisonous gas, Harry. Avoid them, or use Diffindo to cut their stems. Once we've separated a hawk lamp from its stem, you can pick it up and throw it.
Один гриб пропустила. Тут тоже пивс в этом сундуке. Так что нафиг он пошел. Хотя... Ага. Секретик все-таки есть. Ладно. Давай, вылазь. Я же говорю. Ну, хоть секретик засчитала. Да, и так тоже можно. Халявные бобы.
Spiky, prickly plants. Shoot their spikes when you get too close. Avoid them, or use Diffindo to cut their stems. Diffindo can be used to cut other things too, Harry. Try it on that spider web and that spider web.
Бум. Ой. Они даже задвигаться не успели, я уже перешла. Is the venomous tentacula. Don't let them get near you. Their bite is very nasty. Diffindo can be used to both stun the creature and sever its arms.
Bone truckles are tree spirits that guard wigan trees. Cast Defender on them to make them disappear.
Там чуть-чуть осталось, чтобы третью шкалу ХП получить. Насколько я помню. С них же еще кора падает. Круто. Я забыла. Главное, сама не залезает до края. Вот. Вот этот люмос, который вообще непонятно куда нужен. Вот и третья шкала ХП. части они были поколоритнее, вот эти вот мобы. Они еще и двигались. Давай, иди сюда. Спасибо, Кристи.
Mr. Potter, you have completed my Diffindo challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
Harry, Hermione told me that you can find the shredded boomslang skin out in the greenhouse. Follow me, Harry.
I still can't manage to get Wigan tree bark from a bow truckle.
Кора рядины. Да. Если прыгнуть вот сюда, то откроется там секретик. Но нам до него пока не добраться. А еще можно вот туда сходить.
Would you be interested in trading?
Пока нет.
Would you be interested in trading?
Отстань.
Here's the greenhouse. It's always so warm in here.
Можно зелень наварить. Кристина, ты играла в эту игру? И как? Все собирала. Я тоже люблю Гарри Поттера.
The greenhouse is right inside that door, Harry. I'll watch out for Professor Sprout. Good luck.
Я, по-моему, один раз проходила точно на 100%. Самое забавное, что сюда можно пройти, даже не проходя вот этих крабов. Я знаешь, когда играла? Год, наверное, 2004 был. Игра только-только вышла, по-моему, еще тогда. Просто эту игру брала еще на диске у друга. У меня на компьютере дома вообще не во что было играть. Вот, и я попросила у друга что-нибудь. А у него вот как раз была вот эта вот игра. И я просто вот еще на диске проходила.
This is a particularly nasty variety of spider. Their bites are extremely poisonous, so stay away and cast Rictus Sempra to stun them.
Очень иронично, что пауки первый раз встречаются на уровне, куда нас привел Рон. Который, как всем известно, боится пауков. Ой. Не кричи, Кристина. Напиши, что ты там, что там Рон кричал. Потому что у меня бот удалил сразу сообщение, и оно у меня вообще не показалось.
Hey, Hermione,
Только не
I found a
капсом,
bunch of
пожалуйста.
shredded boomslang skin for the polyjuice potion.
That's great, Harry. I'll go add it to the potion right now.
The weekly house point ceremony's starting soon. You remember where it is, don't you?
Hello, everyone. Looks like it's time for another house point ceremony. Let's see which house is ahead this week.
Конечно же, Гриффиндор.
Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room.
У меня, по-моему, один раз только было, что лидировал Слизерин. Я даже не помню, почему. Не знаю, я думаю, что у меня тоже был бы Богартом паук, как у Рона. Потому что я тоже очень боюсь пауков. Так что я в этом плане его очень даже хорошо понимаю.
In the second week of December, Professor McGonagall collected the names of those who would be staying at school over Christmas. Harry, Ron, and Hermione signed up. They heard that Malfoy was staying, which struck them as very suspicious. The Christmas holidays would be the perfect time to use the Polyjuice potion and try to worm a confession out of Draco.
I ought to head up to Moaning Myrtle's bathroom and see how the Polyjuice potion is coming on. I hope Hermione doesn't need any more ingredients.
Я вообще насекомых не люблю. Всевозможных насекомых. Опа, второй ключик. Где там? А вот. Кстати, я в эту сторону еще не ходила. Тут же статуя видно. В первой части ее можно было 3 раза заколдовать. Да, есть и такие люди, которые бабочек боятся. Всякие бывают фобии. меня тоже знакомая есть, которая боится бабочек. Вот так кряхтит. Опа.
Oh no, not another attack.
Mr. Potter, what's happened here?
I don't know. I found him like this.
Follow me, Potter.
Follow me, Potter.
Professor, I swear I didn't...
This is out of my hands, Potter.
This is out of my hands, Potter. Почему не озвучили пароль? Даже не написали.
Through this door, please, Potter.
Through this door, please, Potter. Поттер. Я забьюсь под лестницу и больше не выйду отсюда. Я ничего не делал. Тараканиусы. Думаешь? Может быть, может быть. Ведь? Почему на подоконнике ничего не положили?
This must be Professor Dumbledore's study.
Главное, к Фениксу раньше времени не подходить. Сначала нужно все обследовать. Карточка. Я знаю, что был какой-то... Я не помню. Какой-то такой вот... Пароль. Мне казалось, тут еще шкаф отодвигается вот этот. Это был бы хороший способ быстро спуститься.
It's the old school sorting hat. I wondered where it was kept.
You've been wondering whether I put you in the right house. Yes, you were particularly difficult to place, but I stand by what I said before. You would have done well in Slytherin.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Так, походили в директорском кабинете, все попрокидывали, пошарили. И все. И такие, о, Феникс, круто.
It burst into flames.
Good evening, Harry.
Professor, your bird. I couldn't do anything. He just caught fire.
Fox is a phoenix, Harry. Phoenixes burst into flame when it is time for them to die, and are reborn from their ashes. Fascinating creatures, phoenixes. They can carry immensely heavy loads. Their tears have healing powers, and they make highly faithful pets.
Professor, I just want you to know that it wasn't me. I'm not the attacker.
I know you're not, but I still want to talk to you. I must ask you, Harry, whether there is anything you'd like to tell me.
Being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for.
Anything at all?
No, there isn't anything, Professor.
Very well, if you're sure. Good night, Harry.
Night, Professor.
Нормально. Ты уверен, что ничего не хочешь мне сказать? Да, уверен. Ну тогда иди отсюда.
Hermione's waiting for you.
Зачем приходил? Чтобы сказать, что ничего не хочешь сказать? Кто-то. Интересно, кто? Наверное, Гарри. Гномик залагал. О, отлагал. Иди сюда. Ну иди сюда. Ой, да ну тебя. Ты чё встал? Ты должен был спрыгнуть. Рон? Are you okay? Кажется, Рон залагал. Ладно, хрен с ним. Тебе точно норм?
I feel very uncomfortable being in the girls' bathroom.
И? Ну, здрасте. У нас, кажется, сломалась игра. Ну, давай попробуем пропустить заставку. У меня никогда игра не ломалась. Гойл.
There's Goyle. I'd better follow him.
Я надеюсь, Гойл не сломается. Он не выглядит особо хрупким, на самом деле. Он выглядит мягоньким. Ух ты. Я никогда не обращала внимания, что окна отсюда выходят туда. Ну или оттуда сюда. Это как кому удобнее. Что говоришь, что нравится тебе, как он кряхтит? Слушай, наслаждайся. Меня как-то этот блок точно так же залагал. Было такое дело. То есть я никак не смогу вот сюда забраться теперь, потому что тот блок залагал. Да. Как бы я его тут не закидывала флипендами, он не сдвинется. Лагучая зараза. Ладно. А там, ой, там, по-моему, карточка была. Вот это вот место я вообще люблю. Ну, не знаю. Ну, если хочешь, я могу закончить стрим. Я, в принципе, могу. сейчас до ближайшего сохранения дойду. Сохранение. Ну что, тогда я заканчиваю на сегодня стрим. Продолжу я проходить Гарри Поттера. Скорее всего, в понедельник. Либо в воскресенье. Еще не знаю. Ну, посмотрю там, как по расписанию пойдет. Ну, а завтра у нас, я надеюсь, ты помнишь, у нас завтра рафт. Будем дальше гонять акулу. Подальше от нашего плота. Вот. Вот. Ну и улетаем. До встречи. Пока-пока. Мяу.